Oh, hey.
Hey, what's up,
I
everybody?
didn't see you there.
How you doing? Matthias, Dave, hanging out,
We're out here with the BlabberMalt Show.
reading some books. This is the Reader's Digest condensed books.
Well, that's what
Island
I have.
in the Sun.
Yes. Fantastic read.
Absolutely.
But they have a lot of books here at Bookhouse Brewing Company, don't they?
Yes, we're at Bookhouse Brewing. Cheers, brother.
man. Good to see you. It's been a minute
too.
since we've been
How you
in
been?
person. Good.
Yeah.
How was your New Year's?
Oh man, it was a nice 2-week period, brother.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
A little downtime.
A lot of downtime.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, we last time we were together, we were out in Sandusky.
Did a little mini tour. That
Yeah.
was a good time.
It was a lot of fun. We went to the Homebrew, Ohio.
Homebrew, Ohio was a great tour.
A lot of fun there. We got t-shirts.
We did. Got their 12th year anniversary t-shirts. It was great, unexpected. Got to try some of the wine they brewed in shop.
We did. Got to take a tour of a really cool local business that if you're a home brewer, you should be going to support them.
Yes, absolutely. Then we went down to Saucy, their location in Sandusky, downtown on the waterfront.
And I really
That was
enjoyed
really
that.
cool. Yeah.
Had a nice little meal.
Yeah. Had some of
Did
their
a
beer.
burger and fries and a beer deal.
Left with the coffee from the coffee shop.
And some saucy coffee.
Yeah.
Fun.
Small
then-
city.
Finished up a small city.
Yeah.
We were there right to the end, so we could just jump on the Clag side and
Yeah.
have some of their beers.
Got some of that. Those great IPAs. It was a good time.
It was a really good time. Took some beers home for the holiday.
Yep.
Good week.
Yeah, it was. What'd you do for New Year's Eve?
So, I want to back up to Christmas if you don't mind. Since
Oh,
we
yeah,
were
yeah.
already gone, right? So we're 2 weeks there. So
Back
we'll
it up.
rewind it here at Bookhouse. So, as we talked about before on the podcast, during our BlabberMalt Christmas ale tasting,
Yes.
I did not partake.
No, you didn't.
I was in the middle of a 7-day water fast,
Yeah.
which has paid off extreme dividends in my life.
Yes. Good.
And we're 4 weeks past that now, and I really feel that it has been a monumental part of my life. So if you ever want to ask me about those things, put a little comment down below.
Yeah.
I'll be more than happy to share with you what that was like for me and the journey. But to make that long story short, I did not partake that day.
Yeah, that's right.
So I was smart enough, since I didn't have 20 beers that day, to
You kind of socked a few away.
socked
didn't you?
one of each of them away. So over the Christmas weekend, we decided to have my own Christmas ale tasting.
Yeah.
And I went through the same process you all did and had, a sample
Yeah.
of all of those same things. And we did a great job of
some-
picking beers, man.
Those are some good beers in there, yeah.
We had a really nice time. It was a lot of beers that were really good.
So one of them was the orange cake that they have here at Bookhouse.
Yeah.
What'd you think of that one?
It was really interesting.
Yeah.
It was not what I expected, just hearing from what the comments were from everybody. I felt it was a lot more of a Belgian than it was like an orange cake beer.
True. Not overly spiced at all.
It was not overly spiced at
No.
all, or overly orangey even whatsoever. It was very, very good Belgian. As you know me with Belgians, though, I
Yeah.
get a little,
Watch your ears.
get a little red ears because slightly allergic to something in that Belgian yeast.
Yeah.
Been that way for a while. So that was great. How long did you stay in Sandusky?
We stayed there for a little bit longer, and then we went back up to Marblehead and, just had a couple more beers and just chilled out.
And you were there all
Yeah.
weekend?
We were there all weekend, yeah. It was a good time. Good battery recharge of it, yeah.
That's fun. And
Yeah.
what I learned about Dave was that when we were at Homebrew, Ohio, actually, that was right next to where you grew up.
Yeah, it was like a mile and a half from my house when growing up. Yeah, crazy.
That's fun. Since I
Course I
found
will.
out where you live,
Yeah.
how do people find out where to find us at BlabberMalt?
Oh, you can email us at blabbermalt@gmail.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, X, the BlabberMalt Show, or at BlabberMalt. You know how the social media works.
Yeah,
They
smash
can
that
find
button,
us.
right? Like,
Yeah,
share, get it out to everybody. We're averaging between 1,000 and 2,000 views on our videos,
Yeah.
and we want to make sure that this content gets out because we're supporting local, just like we're out here today at Bookhouse.
That's right. So New Year's Eve, we were Janelle's house. She's a blabbermalster, her and Jay. We were at her house New Year's Eve. She did a wonderful rosemary infused lamb shank. mushroom risotto. I made some Brussels sprouts with bacon and aged balsamic. Her sister was there and made individual lava cakes. It was a wonderful meal. We had some beers. We had some bubbly, watched the ball drop. It was a great time.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah. How about you? New Year's Eve?
Super low key.
Yeah.
For New Year's Eve. I did absolutely nothing.
That's good.
Hung out with my kids, and we played some board games, and I played chess with my youngest son. He beat me 2 out of 3 times.
Oh,
And so that was pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
He's
Wow.
actually a wonderful young man. He's super smart. His birthday is actually tomorrow. He'll be 12. So happy birthday, Drake, by the way.
good job beating your dad.
Beating Dad
Nice.
at chess.
Nice.
Played some video games, board games, watched a movie with the family, and just as soon as the ball dropped, just called it a
Nighty-night.
man. Nighty-night.
Yeah,
High
yeah.
fived and went to bed.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, New Year's
Okay.
Day, we just kind of had some people over the house and really just had some sauerkraut and some.
Yep.
some
And we did the
pork.
same thing. Crock pot
Yeah.
all the way.
Brian made lunch, and so it obviously turned out a nice little spread for us today too. So
Yeah.
that was really it. Didn't have a whole lot during that time. Just kind of really enjoying the new year, kind of bringing that to light and really kind of holding that down today.
So back into it now.
Back into it.
Back into it. Yeah. Back to work. Day job. 3 breweries. I notice and I appreciate you're not doing dry January.
I'm not doing dry January.
Good. Good. Cheers. Cheers
cheers.
to wet January.
So not that it's a problem to do dry January. I think that if you need to take some time to do that, that's great. I think that supporting local is also great. I did mine earlier, right? As your body kind of tells you what you need to do and where you need to be at. And so
Right.
I say you kind of roll with that. Dry January, what it takes for you to kind of cut back and kind of reconnect to yourself, do that.
But go out and have a meal at your local bar, brewery.
Yeah,
Have a
no,
soft drink.
Yeah, let's talk about that too.
Have a Caliber or one of those athletic non-alcoholic beers.
Yeah, Athletic does a great job with their NA beers. Brewdog has a bunch of NA beers out. We talked about that in the past too.
Yeah.
So we have beers here today.
Yes.
What are you drinking?
I have the Brick and Mortar Pale Ale. Very nice, 5.5%, easy drinking American Pale Ale.
Nice.
I like it. And
Mine-
as you can see, it's almost gone.
It was very tasty. I think that Vaughn, we mentioned that it is a English pale ale, but hopped to the gills with New Zealand hops. And it tastes just like that. It's leave it to Vaughn to do that style of beer and to knock it out of the park.
Very good.
This is their dark Czech
Yeah, that was
Lager.
good too.
on the side pull, and it is fantastic.
Yeah.
4%, wonderful, nice sipper, tastes great, had a huge head, always wonderful.
Yeah, nice.
I'm going to show you that tonight too. We're here to talk about what we're doing and future shows, Bookhouse in general, give you a tour of the facility, talk about their beers, their new food program that they're going to be offering here, which is, as a person as a restaurant, it's always exciting to see that you can have your own food options inside and keep people around longer. But they have an event tonight. Speaking of, not just beer and brewing, home brewing is your thing. They have an event tonight.
Yeah, the Brew on 6 Club is here, and they're having a meeting, and they're sampling some of these beers that are on the side pull,
Yeah.
from what I understand. So maybe we peek in on them a little bit.
I think we should.
Yeah. So I was doing a little reading on the website here about this building that Bookhouse is in, and this was actually the home of the Cleveland Sandusky Brewing Company just before Prohibition.
Yes.
I understand there was a gentleman, Jacob Bear, who had a brewery in the late 1860s and ended up selling it to the Cleveland Sandusky Brewing Company, which during Prohibition went out of business, but it was kind of derelict for quite a few years, but it's been renovated, and now we have another brewery back in here. I think that's great.
Yeah, and I know that's Vaughn's heart, right?
Yeah.
To take a former brewery in town and then to revamp it.
Yes.
Keep a lot of the same character, but also to make that their own. And it really is cozy and homey. And there's books.
There are books.
And it is a wonderful feel for a brewery. Some old vintage stonework with some nice paneling, old paneling here. So they kept a lot really
Yeah,
neat
maybe we can
things.
show you the ceiling in the other part. I think is original. It's kind of been reclaimed. Yeah, it's a beautiful building, and it's just nice to kind of, sit here and drink and think that the heritage of this building and the space you're sitting in was beer and brewing. So, very cool.
Yeah, and Vaughn's active on social media when he talks about supporting local, what that looks like. We're really only a little less than 0.4 miles away from all the action on West 25th.
Right.
Literally, if you could walk from here to Great Lakes in less than 0.4 miles. So it is right here, right in the mix of this really kind of revived area, West 25th, and all the breweries and bars down that way. So if you're ever down that way, checking out those bars, Market Garden, Great Lakes,
Nano Brew,
ABC Tavern, and all the other wonderful restaurants in that area, it's probably a 5-minute walk to here.
Yeah, just head on down and check out this great space.
It's a really cool establishment.
Yeah. Very good.
Heck yeah. So before we get moving, I have some exciting things. There's a lot of really cool things happening in the beer world. Collision Bin just had a ribbon cutting.
Yes.
This week. Our friends at Collision Bin at Avon Brewing, we done quite a few collaborations with them. Luke Purcell and Ben, they're just really good people, and we love them. And they just opened up their space in Euclid.
Yeah, and we want to get there too. We're going to go check that out coming up.
The plan is that we'll be there on Tuesday.
Okay.
And then hopefully back in studio with one of those two gentlemen on the following Tuesday. So we'll have all the scoop on what's going on in Euclid with Collision Bend and their new facility, their production facility, their restaurant and tap room there in Euclid.
Nice. Can't wait.
Really excited. Did you do any brewing over the break?
Didn't do any brewing. I can't do any brewing right now because I'm in between the garage and the storage condo. I did make some steps forward. My dad came up, finished wiring up the panel, and we connected it and metered out. So power is going everywhere it should. There was no burning plastic. Nobody got electrocuted. And we wired up the plug to my panel. Now, here's the thing. Our house is almost 30 years old, and we have an old Cutler hammer panel, so we freed up a space for a double wide breaker, and I'm looking for this breaker online. Can't find it. I go to Mars Electric. They're like, well, here's the part number you want to search for, but it's not going to be cheap. I found one. It's about $200 for the breaker. If you know anything about breakers, they go for 20, 30 bucks. But it's got to be a ground fault, and it's an old panel, so I don't know. It might be cheaper to put a daughter panel and update the panel and get a cheaper.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but we're making steps. We're getting closer. So
I saw your pictures. I asked that on purpose, right? So you're looking at how that plays out in your garage.
I did tap the coffee IPA that I made for the last batch at the facility, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it.
Try that in 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it when we get back into the facility or into the studio. Yeah.
Looking at that process of home brewing, if you want to see that whole thing, we posted last week when we were off a full brew day with Dave. You want to kind of recap that so people can know where to find that and go back to that? Because I think it's really important that we do that.
It's 1 week. It was 1 week back. It was a video that I shot. Now I understand a lot of it was in portrait. At the time when I was shooting it, I thought I was going to do more reels with it, which for reels you kind of want to have that portrait mode. In the future I'll get better, and we'll do some landscape. But I kind of recapped from the yeast starter all the way to kegging the beer and serving it at the party that we went to. So, I think it's a good synopsis of what a homebrew day is like, and check it out. Hope you enjoy it.
I did.
Yeah.
And I think that's exactly what a homebrew day is for people.
Yes.
Fun, enjoyable, some crinks in the road.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you get to put your beer on tap and share it with friends.
Yep.
Which is what we're all about.
Yeah, and we're going to do more of that in the future, I got the camera rig. We're going to have the garage brewery. There'll be a video about that. You know, the whole transition, renovation, and yeah, it'll be exciting. And then we'll do some brew days.
See, I told Dave, don't tell him again, that's going to be some pilot brews at this place.
Oh yeah, yeah, we should. You know, we should do a BlabberMalt, come on in and let's brew day.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
We'll tell the wife that later, right?
Yeah, yeah. Don't mention it.
Don't mention that.
Don't mention it to her.
So, you know, as we walk through today, I think it's really important to spend some time kind of pouring over what Bookhouse has to offer. I did talk about their beers. They have a wonderful tap list with everything from side pull, Czech pills, dark lagers, Belgians, barrel-aged Scotch beers,
They have a
sours,
Flanders
Flanders
brew.
red.
Yeah.
All across the board. We'll show you what that looks like and how you order here. They're also really going to get back into their own food, and we'll show you some of the area they're working on right now to get that process moving. Give you a tour of the brew house. Just a real quick one. It's always open here. And then maybe I'm going to get another side pour.
Yeah.
Watch that happen, because I know people have been asking what that looks like, what that means. So maybe we'll get a video of
Yeah.
a side pour, and then we can talk about that in a later show.
Sounds good.
Think it sound good?
Should we roll?
Yeah, I'm ready to roll.
I'm going to put this in my. I'm taking this with me.
I'm not taking mine with me,
It's mine now.
but
It's my book now.
I read like 3 words in those pages as we were dad joking it together. Blame Dave for that. I thought it was hilarious too. So.
Yeah, I thought it'd be cool.
That's fine.
Maybe it's not. I don't know.
That's
Let
good.
us know.
So real neat entrance as you come in. They do have food now, so dogs are welcome on the patio only. Vaughn signs his name here, says order at the bar. You can see this really cool old looking English style bar. The walls are exposed.
Let's get a gander at this tap list.
Yeah. So as I said, you see that they have the Flanders sour, the Whoops. I think we asked if the Whoops has Citra, El Dorado. You had the brick and mortar, which we did sample that Scotch barrel aged.
Yeah, that was solid.
Vaughn always does a great job with his Gozeritas. 3 and a 5, another Goza sour. Brown ale I heard was really good. Orange cake we talked about. Triple Whoops, which is that triple hazy. People rave about. I have the Tamave Pivo, which is the dark Czech lager. And then the brand new one, they have the Everyday Escape, which is the coconut porter. They do have wine, ciders,
Yeah, you can't ignore those ciders, man. Nice.
NA beers, crowler machine for beers to go.
Even something for you dry January fools. Talking to
can
you,
see,
Tom.
You know, kind of over here, this little area that they're going to be, producing some food. They got a brand new Turbo Chef, which is a little quick oven that
Nice.
you can do almost any food, fresh, hot. Flatbread pizzas I heard might be coming around the bend.
Sounds good.
Chicken tenders, and sandwiches, and a slew of other things that they're talking about doing here as well. So, my favorite area, Swag City. Love their logo, their merch. Again, every time I come here, I love the old windows that they've turned into planter boxes.
Yeah.
The walls that are exposed, the history of the building. And it's not that loud because the hidden in the ceiling would be
Yeah.
all of the acoustical tiles that Vaughn has here. So we'll take a peek in on the Brew 16 crew. We won't talk while we're in there, but Dave can do a little peek on these guys in this room over here.
All right.
So. You can head on in here. Show the room and the walls that are really cool.
Oh yeah, it's a reclaimed tin
yeah.
tiling.
On the ceiling too.
You can see the ceiling too, covered with it.
So Brew 16.
Nice. And we got the Brew 16 crew. having their meeting. We're so rudely interrupting.
Yeah, we're interrupting your meeting. Cans to go. I'll get in line and make an order real quick. We're filming. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, Happy New Year.
Yeah.
How are you? Good to see you guys. That's okay. I'm just going to get a side pour for the video.
I'm sorry, I thought you were the hallucinations. You are the light of my life, Gary. How you been, baby?
Yeah, for sure. So just like a good old English pub, we get to talk to our guests and kind of roll with the punches here. As I said before, there's beer to go. They have in cans already, triple whoops, the orange cake, and draw us lines in cans already. You can also get a growler of any of their beer on tap. I see that on the wall, one of the things that we're talking about is THC juke. So
What is it?
THC non-alcoholic drinks. That's my
Yes.
yeah. And whenever you're ready, Bossford.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting ready to film a side pour whenever you're ready.
Perfect. Thank you.
We're filming them work right now. Pouring beers. Talking to guests. I agree. Top 100 bartenders on the street. See how people treat you? Perfect.
Thank you, Ben.
All right.
You're the best.
Steal some of my wife's plate while we're
Like
waiting
getting on
here.
one of those Mave Pivos, and we got you on camera right there, ready to rock and roll.
How are you?
You got enough of an angle?
Good, what's up?
Good.
Dave, you want to walk back there and see? Dave, you want to walk back there and look at it? Or you got a good angle?
I gotta,
Fine right there.
yeah.
Oh, coconut porter. Yeah, that sounds good. It tastes so good.
This is the BlabberMalt Show. BlabberMalt Show on Facebook, YouTube, anywhere you find any good podcasts. The BlabberMalt Show. BlabberMalt Show. Yeah. Talking about beers, brewing, bullcrap. Yeah. All the good stuff.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
Yeah, please do. We're filming right now. So BlabberMalt, BLABBERMALT, the BlabberMalt Show. Yep. It doesn't play on the
Cleaning it up
blabbermouth,
like a
right?
true
The rock, so
professional.
it makes sense.
Nice, thank you.
We're gonna hang out a little bit with some of our good friends.
Got some
And,
blabbermalsters here.
Heck yeah. And
The hardcores,
some of the hardcores.
Janelle and J-Bone.
Family and me. So, hey guys, appreciate it. Good to see you back. We'll hope to see you next week at
Yeah, we'll see
Collision
you next
Bend.
one. Yep.
All right, until next time.
Stay malty, Cleveland.
Cheers.